So, yeah, I've noticed how many people are openly talking about fillers, facials, lasers, you name it. And I had this thought: when did skin procedures become so normal? Because as far back as I can remember in the Black community, there's always been a little bit of side eye about enhancements in any type of thing that you would do to your body to not look like yourself. And the commentary was always, why do you need that? Are you trying to be someone you're not? That's not for us. But here's the thing: wanting to enhance your features, smooth out something, or try a new treatment doesn't mean you love yourself any less. Just means maybe you're curious about the options. And maybe you do want to look little bit different and feel a little bit better about yourself. And I think we're at this moment where wellness, beauty, and science are colliding. And it's not just about vanity, it's about knowledge. And our next guest is going to put us on game. But before we get there, we're always happy to keep you updated on what's happening at Black Girl Sunscreen.
Well, I want to talk about one of my favorite products, Make It Pop Sun Gloss Shades SPF 50, because we're going into the holidays. You don't need the holidays as an excuse to sport a red lip, but you're dressing up. There's more events. There's more things happening. So, I think it's a good time to remind everybody that we have 3 beautiful shades of red. So a shade that works really across multiple skin tones. So there's one for everybody. We've got 3 shades. Shontay, you've got them right there in front of you.
Okay.
French Kiss, which is really more of a vibrant, bright red. We have Red Wine, which is more of a deep, warm red. And then Cherry Noir, which I consider to be more of a burgundy red. These are all 100% mineral formulated with broad spectrum 50, SPF 50, argan oil to moisturize, tripeptides to plump up the lips for a fuller look. And they're named after our executive assistant, Frances. So, the thing about all 3 of these shades, like I said, they're highly pigmented. So they will really give you that vibrant lip. I actually have some on right now, but I just put like a dot on my lips just to give it a little bit of color. And then I put our Clear Skies over it to give it even more of a glossy look. So it really is.
Do you have on Cherry Noir?
No, what I have on right now,
Yeah.
yes, it's Cherry Noir. Mm-hmm. So pick a shade that you love. You can, again, make your lips really vibrant or just a hint of color and have some, that sun protection as well. So great as we're headed into the holidays and everybody's going to be dressing up more.
Listen, I love shades and I love a red. We've had this conversation on if reds can be worn all year round.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were some thoughts thrown out there that it's just, a winter thing. But for me, I am red, pulling the look together. Give me a little va-va boom and jazz and jizz and all that stuff. But anyway, I opened it up and I just took a inhale because the Make It Pops have a scent.
They do.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
To whatever their name is. So if it is red wine, it's a hint of a red wine, and I think that is really something that's cool about our Make It Pop shades. But more importantly, Black Girl Sunscreen is one of the first to come out with an SPF with color for your lips.
That's right.
And I'm going to say that again. Black Girl Sunscreen is the first, one of the first to come out with an SPF protection for your lip that gives you glam, right? So Kimberly, where can we find it?
blackgirlsunscreen.com and on Amazon as well.
All right, Kimberly!
Yes.
All right, who do we have sitting next to us?
Okay, so today's guest is a physician and founder of Gene Lean 360, home of genetic weight loss. After losing over 100 pounds by decoding her own DNA, she built a platform that leverages genetic testing, nutrigenomics, and AI to deliver personalized, sustainable weight loss. In fewer than 2 years, she bootstrapped $2.5 million in revenue and won People's Choice Award at the Melamoon Pitch Competition, powered by Face Coalition and Black Ambition, founded by Pharrell Williams. As a board-certified obesity medicine physician, she is disrupting the global weight management industry, estimated at over $300 billion, and reshaping how we approach wellness. Please welcome this powerhouse who is rewriting how we understand obesity and empowering an underserved community in healthcare innovation, Dr. Phyllis Pobee.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Wait, there we go. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, a little fun fact. You ready?
Yes.
We were supposed to be on the same show.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Talk to me.
On the beauty show. Weren't you on a beauty show?
I was at a beauty show.
Yes. I was casted for that too.
Really?
Yes, but I wasn't around.
Oh, wow.
I was traveling.
That is so cool. That is a fun fact.
Small world.
The world is small.
Yep, and you didn't even know. I didn't know it until I was looking at your profile,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, she did the show."
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's so cool.
So we would have already known each other.
Well, in my head, we already do know each other.
Okay.
So it's just natural that, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I know you.
Francis, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my fun fact that I feel like.
We know each other?
Well, yeah.
Tell me how.
Because I'm obesity medicine certified, but I'm also trained in aesthetic medicine. So I would do my posts and talk about my favorite thing is sunscreen. That's my favorite hack. Okay.
She come early.
And
know.
She come
so
early.
I would have people in my DMs like, wait, I'm a black girl. I'm supposed to be wearing sunscreen.
Mhm.
Which sunscreen?
Okay.
So I've been talking about your product for years and years and years. And now, boom, boom, boom. And now you guys are in Canada. You just launched in Canada.
She know more than somebody.
So I'm fangirling right now. So in my mind, I'm like, that's my girl. I talk about her all the time. And now we're kicking it.
Thank you so
love
much
it.
for that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. I love your product.
She said a lot in 30
Yeah.
seconds. We're in her home country. We're in Canada.
Right.
Right. She's been talking about sunscreen and wearing sunscreen, presumably,
Mm-hmm.
as a black woman,
Mhm.
which is not common. And then she's talking about black girl sunscreen. I mean, so yeah,
Interview
so we
done.
do know each other. We do, and then we were supposed to be on another platform, literally talking about beauty and what it is and what it is not. But before we go too deep into that, thank you.
Okay.
So we're gonna get into the weight loss,
Get into it.
which is always a big conversation. Even it's bigger, I would say now than
Mhm.
ever. You lost. I don't want to tell your story, but you lost 100 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
which is almost another person,
Yes.
right?
A little person.
A little human, a teenager,
A Tina. Yeah. Just
a
kicking it with
petite
me.
woman.
Yeah.
Through science, data driven lifestyle changes.
Mhm.
Talk to us about why you chose to lose weight and how long did it take, and all of that.
So it took me a year.
Can I
Yeah.
ask something?
Yeah.
How did you grow up? And
Okay.
yes,
Let's go all the. We're taking it back.
yes.
Okay.
Give us a short version of it.
Okay. So my family's from Ghana. I
Mhm.
was born in Canada, and so I grew up with Ghanaian parents, and that influenced a lot of how I grew up because it was always about how can we give back. And so living in somewhere like Canada, that's also that same similar type of community, being the eldest, I grew up always in this caregiver mode.
Mm.
So that lent itself to me feeling like, okay, well, what does that look like? And then naturally becoming a physician. But sometimes when you're in that role of always caring for others, you don't care best for yourself. So circumstances had happened. I lost my brother and just life. And I found myself a fat doctor girl. I was 100 pounds overweight. And so that's where I was at.
Okay, so
Mm.
so it was a series of events that led to the weight gain. You didn't actually grow up being on the heavier side.
So I did grow up heavier, but it was a lot of yo-yo dieting. So I would do a crazy liquid diet and then try to maintain my weight as a teen and then gain more and more weight back. So it was a gradual process of being overweight as a child and then becoming obese and then being morbidly obese. So I feel for a lot of people, it's that progression where we try to do these things to shrink and shrink our bodies, but then we end up damaging our metabolism and then we end up as these really obese adults.
Okay, so how did you do it?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, so I was frustrated. I wanted to get to the root of why I was so overweight, and it was with genetics. That's when I became obesity medicine certified. That was when I understood that my genetics was going to inform my strategy. I started off ordering some genetic tests that were on the market, like not the greatest. They would come back and say, "Oh, eat some more, eat a Mediterranean diet, or eat less fat."
What's a genetic test?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a cheek swab. So
Okay.
you have DNA throughout your entire body. Your
Mhm.
DNA is the blueprint for what color your eyes are going to be, how much fat storage you have. And so it's just a simple cheek swab. And you can send it into, depends on the company. Some people might know like 23andMe, different things like
Yeah.
that. So that's a DNA test as well. But for me, it was important for us to own the genetic test company. So we have our own test kit so that the data is safe. That's something that's really important as well that a lot of people don't talk about.
Okay.
So I did some other companies' test, and the information came back really vague. It didn't tell me it wasn't the miracle I hoped it would be. And I realized that weight loss is complex. There's a lot of reasons why we struggle with weight. It could be detoxification, inflammation, hormones. And so understanding those pathways allowed me to group myself and other women into 12 different categories, 12 different genetic avatars. So I'm sure you've heard of things like cortisol. I'm sure you've heard about things like hormones, but what's driving your weight loss resistance? And so that's when you know your genetic avatar, you know what to tackle. I like to say test, don't guess.
Okay.
So that's what drove it. Just finding out that information, I was finally able to do things that mattered. And one last thing I'll have to say is, as a physician, I always thought just do more. I would work out morning and night. And then when I would work out like an hour a day, and I got my report back, and it was saying that my cortisol levels were causing me to gain a lot of weight. So that information is important for women as well.
Yeah, I think that I don't want to go into Kimberly's her questions, but I heard something that I want to talk about. But go ahead, Kimberly.
Okay. Well, yes. So I mean, I can't help but avoid the question around what's become like the biggest buzz in weight loss around the GLP-1s. So for our listeners, of course, that's the Ozempics, the Wegovy's of the world, Mounjaro. And I think we've seen just in the beginning, a lot of these drugs, maybe not all of those specifically, weren't really weight loss drugs. It was about, helping people that were diabetic, right? But they saw that it had this other effect, this weight loss effect. So then now it's kind of become that, right? And people are using it. So as someone that's like deeply rooted in genetics and personalized health, what's your take on these GLP-1s?
I'm so happy that you asked, because obviously the conversation when it comes to weight loss is all about GLP-1s, but I feel that they're a Band-Aid. So it comes into us looking at our bodies like they're damaged, they're broken, we need a fix for them, and this is the fix. That's actually not the reality of these medications. For example, GLP-1s will say, oh, well, we're going to get rid of your food cravings. But your food cravings tell a story. Your food cravings can talk about nutrient deficiencies, things that are underlying on the surface. So these medications are a Band-Aid. And then very oftentimes when we stop these medications, the weight gain comes back. So this is an important part of the conversation that people don't know when they start injecting, that they're likely going to be on that medication for the rest of their lives.
Okay, so how does Gene Lean 360, like, does that approach, so the approach is very different then to weight loss.
Exactly.
Would you ever combine the two?
I would never combine the two, because I want people to lose weight once and for all. Yo-yo dieting is very unhealthy, and it's nice to just lose the weight and not think about it all the time when you've spent your whole life doing that. And so what we do, women come to us and they want to get off the medication, or they're no longer seeing results. So when they come to us, we're able to safely taper them off and then get to the root of why they've been dealing with cravings. Is it dopamine, cortisol, hormone issues, etc.?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that lead to your question?
No, I'll come back to it. All right, so black women especially, are getting a lot of backlash on their transformations. I mean, Oprah, Serena.
Oh, their GLP-1 transformations?
Right, their
Okay.
transformations. And at first they're not being so transparent about their journey. And then they admit it, right? But during that journey, it's so much about the community saying, girl, get off that. You look, what are your thoughts on that? Because it's like, it's a catch-22. If you're on the fluffier side, you get the criticism. Then you go to the leaner side, you get the criticism.
Yeah.
How do we win?
I think it's a difficult question because they're in the limelight and they're essentially, without intending to do so, providing medical advice, and everyone's situation is different. So I know that's not their intention when they talk about these medications, but sometimes people think that, well, if an athlete like Serena Williams had to go on a GLP-1 to lose weight, then maybe that's what I need to do too. The criticisms that I've heard is more so from that viewpoint of how safe is this for the public as whole? Because this started off as a diabetic medication and now we're using it for weight loss terms. It's not about criticism. It's more so about informing our communities to say, yes, this might be a tool, but this is what comes with the tool. So I just think we need to open up the conversation, because I'm sure when they went on the medication, maybe they had side effects. Maybe there was some downside. Do they talk about that part as well? So I think if it was a more rounded conversation, there wouldn't be as much backlash.
I know 3 people personally
Mm-hmm.
that were on it, and they were, in my opinion, they didn't look heavy, right? It was
Mhm.
about how they felt about themselves, and when they went on the medicine, they there were side effects.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say too drastic of a side effect, but like being irritable, and man, the clothes size dropped, and they felt better about themselves, and it was
Mhm.
just like that's what it took. But I also saw a lack of discipline. I didn't see the workouts happening. I didn't see the diet,
Mhm.
happening. It was just kind of like a quick fix, like you said,
Mhm.
the Band-Aid. And I just think that when you're in this position, people want to look a certain way,
Mhm.
and that's what they're going to do. So, do you see Gene Lean 360 playing a role in how people use GLP-1s effectively?
I do, because we're only seeing a snapshot in time. So this is our program is more about longevity. How can you live a longer, healthier life? So if you got to the point where you have gained weight, there's something still underlying. There's still some inflammation. There's still a disease process. So that's where Gene Lean 360 comes in, because now that you are maybe in this body that you love, you want to learn how to maintain it and maybe come off this medication. So that's where Gene Lean 360 plays a role in providing women that opportunity to be like, wait, you know what? I went through this. I had this rapid transformation. I didn't learn anything about my body. I'm curious. I want to learn.
We're going to pivot for a second, because I
Okay.
was on your page, and baby, you giving people the looks, okay? Fillers. We got all types of stuff. Can you talk to us about you being so multifaceted?
I think it comes down from I was trained in family medicine, and so we do it all. And I have a love for beauty and
Mhm.
looking great. So I'm also aesthetic medicine trained. And then I went into obesity medicine for selfish reasons. I was dealing with being overweight. And I think sometimes as Black women, we think we need to fit ourselves in a box. And I decided that I just wanted to do things that I love and make me happy. And so that's why I'm all over the place.
Well, I don't think you're all
Yeah.
over the place, but I will say that fillers and enhancements have been so taboo
Yeah.
in the black community, and it's more about like, oh, that's not for us, right? When I
Mhm.
was growing up,
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a far-fetched, concept. And now living in La La Land, it's like
Everyone's doing it.
it is, but some people are truthful and some people are not. Like they
Right.
want you to keep guessing or whatever.
Mhm.
But I want you to just share just kind of some of your experiences, and not to encourage, but just to talk to the audience about maybe the whys, the pros, and not necessarily the cons, but the whys. Like,
S-
why would somebody come to you?
So one thing that a lot of people don't realize is how preventative Botox can be. So that's why even when you, for example, the movements that we make in our face, it's part of your expression, but it can cause things like permanent lines in your face. So that's when Botox comes into play, where you're like, I just want to keep looking the same way I want to look. But your nutrition plays a role as well, right? So making sure that you're having a balanced approach if you are going to do those things. But it is a nice tool that can help augment the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you seeing most women come and get? What services?
Botox.
Where?
Botox, this permanent lines here, people.
So
don't
top,
like.
so forehead.
Forehead.
Okay. Well, some people be looking frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not freezing people, right?
No.
Okay.
You got to
I'm just
still be
kidding
able
with you.
to. Yeah. I used to not be able to move my forehead. I'm going to tell you the
Oh, you
truth.
were froze?
Froze.
You
And
did
I
to
loved
yourself?
it. Yeah. I
Oh,
didn't
you
want any.
loved
I didn't want
it.
people to know if I
Talk
was.
to us more.
I didn't want people to know if I was sad, happy, confused. I just wanted to look frozen. But now you can tell. Like, ugh, I hate it.
No, you can't tell.
You could tell. You could see
It
my
just-
expressions.
I
Like,
can see your eyebrows.
you could see my
dude.
eyebrows going crazy. I don't want to be like looking at you like, hey girl, how are you?
Okay, so you froze yourself.
Yes.
And some people would come in and say, freeze me.
They would say, girl, if you don't freeze me, I'm not going to pay you. Like, freeze me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Botox in the forehead. I love it though because so Kimberly, are you pro or what's going
Listen,
on?
I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
And I'm not saying I'm
Yet.
anti-Botox.
Yeah.
And that's why I say yet, because who knows?
The doctor
Over
said she giving free
time-
sessions. They about 400, 500 syringe.
Yeah.
Unless she does the baby ones for like 12, 13.
Baby
Now you
Botox,
see, I know,
yeah.
right?
Baby Botox.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I'm okay with my expressions.
Yeah. You have beautiful expressions.
Thank you.
So keep
but
expressing.
It's funny because as I watch our shows,
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm like, oh my, I didn't realize I had so many expressions. I really didn't. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I need to freeze some of them. I don't know. So this is all very, very interesting to me.
Yeah.
But I want to always look like myself. And
Yes. And that's a myth that people think they won't look like
Yeah,
themselves.
and
Yeah.
I
They just
want
look like the
people-
frozen Kimberly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm
Exactly.
happy, I want people to know it. If I'm sad, I want people to know it. If I'm angry, I want people to know it. So I don't want
Can,
to lose
can,
that.
can you practice for us?
Yeah.
Be-
Show us.
Because I don't.
No,
So be
now I'm
frozen.
frozen.
Be frozen, but sad.
Okay.
Be frozen. Yeah. Yeah. It's just
Or
the
mad.
lines, right?
Sad is the worst lines for your face.
Go ahead.
Really?
Look at that. Like all that here. You don't want to be sad. If you
Ah.
think about being sad, think about these lines, okay? Be happy. Perfect.
I smile a lot.
Good.
I
Don't be
have-
sad.
I have
Yeah,
lots
yeah.
of smile
Well,
lines. I know.
Wait a second.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
But I mean, I think, you want to look your best. And I will say that I do like, whether it's weight loss or doing things to your face,
Yeah.
people are more open about it now.
100%.
In the past, like Shontay was saying, people were like, they didn't want to admit to
Mhm.
things. They didn't want to talk about it. You'd see somebody looks a little bit different. Oh, I just got some rest. Or, oh, And so,
But wait, I do think under eye rejuvenation is underrated.
That's fair.
I do think so.
what is that, dark?
Dark circles,
Circles?
and
Okay.
then getting them, there's surgeries or you can do Botox. But I think that when people get it done,
Mhm.
they look like years younger.
You could do like PRP, which we're not going to go down that.
That's blood.
Yeah. So it's your own blood
It's your own
spun
blood.
down, and then you inject it, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so there's
Okay.
options.
So real quick, I have a question on being frozen.
okay. talk to
Okay.
me.
So being frozen is not just in the forehead.
No.
Okay.
So my favorite place, and I have to say, I don't do as I don't really do a lot of Botox now. It's like here, it's my favorite place to freeze. I don't like these lines here.
Okay. Yeah.
So there, yeah. Or sometimes like your nostrils, people freeze there. Because sometimes people will be talking to their nose.
Oh.
So you can freeze your nostrils.
Oh.
It's a good place to freeze. And then crow's feet.
Yeah.
People don't like that.
Yeah. I see mostly crow's feet
Yeah. Botox.
getting done.
Yeah.
Botox.
Yeah.
I've had some stuff.
Or if your chin is really sucked up into your face, you can relax your chin a bit.
Listen, the chin enhancement is like rapid right now.
No, because you know what?
Chin
People are
and
trying to line up their chin with their nose.
symmetry.
Yeah, symmetry.
It's a lot.
Doctor told me I should get a chin implant.
No,
my
don't do
goodness,
that,
don't do
girl.
that.
Please don't
I'm
do
just
that.
telling y'all what he said.
No,
Yeah.
why would you?
That's the other thing, though.
Yeah.
too.
Because my chin was
People
like
tell you
backwards.
to do things. You want to trust people. You don't want to go overboard.
I
think
was
that's
with
the
it.
thing too. Like, how do
That-
people know they're going to the right place,
Exactly.
the right doc? Because you can get Botox anywhere in
It's
LA. You can go to the
wild.
mall. You can go to a strip
The
mall.
mall?
You can
Yeah.
go. Yes.
To a med spa.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you know you're going to a trusted?
I would say go to someone that can say no to you, right? If you're showing up and you're asking for all sorts of crazy things, all sorts
Yeah.
of syringes, and they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. That's not your person.
See, and my derm be saying no, so I just go to the next one.
Okay.
Because I know what I want and I know how I want to look.
Right.
And they don't want to alter it. And it's just like, okay. I understand your perspective, but this is how I want to feel about myself.
I see.
And this is the desired look. The
Right.
first time I got a little bit of enhancement in my lips, my things was so puffy. I went home and put them in ice. I was like so scared. I was like, but it came down and they looked scrumptious.
Lip filler's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scrumptious.
Scrumdiddly.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have filler right now? Lip
No.
filler? Okay.
I like to mimic my lips after Jill from Girlfriends,
Oh yeah, she has good lips.
just right in the middle. I don't even need a full. And save that syringe.
Save.
Say for something else.
Yeah.
Or you toss it. I don't need a full one. The reason why I'm so open about talking about it is because of how taboo it is, and so many women are doing things. I mean, listen, I go to my my masseuse. She's telling me the surgery of the year right now is removing ribs.
Okay, I mean, her ribs are there for a reason.
Just one.
Okay.
I don't think you need them all.
No, you do. No.
I don't think you need them all.
You need them. You need your ribs. You need all of them.
Do we need our ribs?
Yeah.
Do we need them all?
Yes, we need them all.
Why would you not?
We're gonna take a poll on this clip because
Do you
people
need
are
your
removing
ribs?
to have the sculptured look. I'm telling you. So the BBLs is out, and the rib removal is in. Okay. I got my ears to the streets.
Yeah, I can see that.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
We're gonna play a game real quick.
Okay.
Ask her if she want to remove a rib.
Okay,
Kimberly.
Dr. Phyllis.
Don't.
That is not one of the questions.
Because she might say yes.
Never.
No.
Never. Okay. So this game is called Yeah or Nah.
Okay.
So I'll say just a short phrase
Mhm.
and you'll either agree with it or you won't. So
Okay.
that's the yeah or nah. And then Shontay will give her answer and then I will as well.
Okay. So
Okay.
I just say yes or no.
That's it. Okay.
And if you want to give context, you can.
You can. Yeah.
What are these questions going to
Oh,
be?
they're just all fun. They're
Mhm.
they're fun. Okay, so the first one, chocolate counts as a health food if it's dark enough. Like dark chocolate.
Nah.
That made Kimberly sad.
The lines came out. Okay.
It's usually underlying magnesium deficiency. So I'd rather you just get to the root of that craving than just being like, I'm eating healthy. And your body's like, please give me
that's
some
interesting.
magnesium.
So aren't some cravings just like, I want some chocolate today? Does that
No.
necessarily mean
No,
I
it's
need some
usually
magnesium?
underlying something. Your body's always it
Not many
whispers
people think
before
like
it
that.
shouts. Your body whispers before it shouts. So
Interesting. Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't think about snacks like that.
At all.
Never.
You're just walking through the street. You're thinking about the ribs usually, like removing a rib. or two.
No. My brain is very complex.
Yeah. Like, what are you
Yeah.
thinking about usually?
I have 5 things that
What
I'm
are-
thinking about right now.
Pillars.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Black Girl Sunscreen
Okay.
right now.
Me too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this conversation right now.
Good.
I have something important coming up in a few days.
Okay.
Yes. I'm thinking if my strip lash gonna fall off.
Oh, it's looking
Oh,
good.
thank
It's
you
on
very
there.
much.
Good.
Okay.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of things in my mind, like what's
Yeah.
going on in the room.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm always
Wow.
thinking about something. But in terms of my food, I'll be honest with you all, right? Like I haven't really had, and normally I can relate to our guests in many different ways.
Mm.
But my food journey has been very different,
Mm.
right? So I grew up eating less
Mm.
than everyone around me. And I was made fun of for eating less than everyone around me. And even still today, I don't eat as much as I see other people eat.
You mean like portions or just frequency? Or
Frequency and portions. I'm rarely hungry, like rarely hungry. And it's not because I want to be a certain type of way. It's just, I feel like I'm busy. And also my stomach is very sensitive. So when I was growing up and I would prefer salad over whatever it was that my family was eating for dinner, they would say, oh, you eat rabbit food. You eat rabbit food. It stuck with me, but I didn't let it hurt me. But growing up now, like my go-to food is not even salad. It's like pasta. I love pasta. So my favorite meal of the day is breakfast. It's usually eggs and fruit. And then I'll have lunch if I go to the office. But I could easily not have lunch if I don't go to the office. and then have a small portion for dinner, and then I'm good. And I rarely snack, but I have my teas throughout the day. I drink like 4 things, and that is water, sparkling water, a Red Bull, tea for the whole day. Same things. So for me, my food journey is, I think, different than most. So no, I don't walk around thinking about if chocolate is a healthy snack.
That's fair. That's not the majority, though, right? Would you say?
Oh, I don't think that's the majority.
No.
I think you're unique.
You're unique, but you're unique. Just
We one of one. Go ahead, Kimberly. Okay. All right. Little reference to Beyonce.
I'd say, well, nah. I'm not a big sweets eater, just naturally. So if I have chocolate, it's going to be dark chocolate because I'm vegan. So, I can't have dairy. But I do know some people that are like, well, I can have dark chocolate because it is a healthy snack. They're very focused on what's healthy, what's not. So,
I'm just realizing that the folks that, they want a little cheat, they eat chocolate. I've seen it. Now I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Okay, go ahead with your next question.
Okay, next question. I've taken a DNA test just for fun. Just for fun.
Okay.
Have you?
No? Yeah,
Oh, have I?
No.
Yeah, I've taken so many genetic tests.
Really?
Yeah, just to compare and see because everyone tests different panels. There's thousands of genes, so you can't look at all the genes, and different tests focus on different things. And so, coming up with our panels and what we want to focus on, I did so many tests for fun, for experiments.
I've never taken a DNA test.
I gotta send you one, girl,
for free.
Let's talk about it.
How much do they cost?
It depends.
Hundreds?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll send you one.
Thank you.
So it depends what you're testing for.
Exactly.
That's why the different prices.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've never, like you, I've never had a DNA test. I'm curious.
Yeah.
What are you curious about?
Well, I mean, just health-wise, I see like different things happening in my family or, so I'm curious. Like,
I think you should be. Why are you not curious?
Well, me, I know who my mom and dad are.
It's not.
I'm so sorry. All right. I'm playing right now. Go ahead, Kimberly. I'm playing, y'all.
Okay, so I have not, but would love to. So
Okay.
I might.
But look, I'm going to take you up on an offer. I would love to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's important to know. Health is your greatest wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I thought about doing 23andMe, but then they had the big data.
Exactly.
And so I'm like, oh, I don't think I want to do any of
And it's
them.
not going to give you information that's actually going to be actionable for your health. So what does this mean in terms of risk for dementia, et cetera, et cetera? And why wouldn't you want to know if you had that risk? So you know there's something called epigenetics that you can upregulate and downregulate that gene expression. So with that information, it becomes not your destiny, but your strategy. And you can use that to live a healthier life. So you're looking cute and you're living longer, like longevity. You have to do it.
Exactly. That's the reason. Okay. I have eaten dessert before breakfast. A lot on food here.
Yeah, of course.
Yes?
I eat whatever I feel like.
At any time of day, yeah?
Yeah, if I spent so much of my life being restrictive. So if feel like I want to have dessert that day, I mean, I'm going to understand if there's something underneath that, but no, if I want to, I'll have it.
Sure. No, I do not eat dessert before breakfast because breakfast is my favorite meal.
Did you say dessert before breakfast or before a meal?
No, I said before breakfast. Like,
wait, what kind of?
Well, you have a Cinnabon.
No, I was thinking before a meal. Like, there's no breakfast is wake up and eat some protein. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Breakfast has always, since I was a little girl, been my favorite meal.
Really?
Yes. So my mom would make us breakfast for dinner sometimes because we loved breakfast.
What do you
food so
love
much.
from breakfast?
I love waffles.
Oh, you're
I love
going
pancakes. I love.
Is this a daily thing?
Oh no.
Oh, like
no,
weekends.
I don't cook, but
Yeah.
my mom cooked for us daily, so
God
she
bless
would
her.
do things like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
so I love breakfast food for dinner, for lunch. Like,
It's amazing.
yeah, it's my favorite. But I'll have cake if it's like my birthday and there's cake left. I'll eat
Yeah.
it first thing in the morning.
No, I
Not
changed.
good.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know why I thought it was before a meal. I'm thinking before dinner, but no, I wouldn't do it before breakfast.
Okay. All right. I've made a health decision based on a celebrity endorsement.
Never.
I don't do what they do, so.
No. And no one should.
No one should. I
No
agree. So
one
I'm
should.
a nah.
Yeah.
But I see that a lot, especially in LA. And even going back to the GLP-1s, you have a lot of celebrities who are now talking about it when they once were hiding it because either they've got a deal now with a particular brand or whatever. But it gives people, everyday people, kind of a reason or to feel better about it. Well, if so-and-so did it and look how great she looks or he looks.
It's like their North Star.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it too. So people, it's surprising how many people will make decisions just based on a celebrity that they like.
It is
But
surprising.
I'm a nah as well. Okay. Weight loss gadgets like waist trainers.
You stop it. You wasn't wearing a waist trainer once upon a time, doctor.
Yeah, and I was still fat.
Okay, but at least
And then I couldn't breathe on top of it.
But then when you took it off, there probably had to be a little bit of sweat there. You must have saw a little bit of gain.
I
Just a
felt
little bit
sad.
after the weight trainer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you take it out and all the fat is like, whoa.
Oh.
No, girl.
Okay. Yes, for me.
Okay.
Especially if I walk. So I put saran wrap underneath the weight trainer. That's okay. You could judge me.
Oh no, we
see.
listen and we don't judge.
Okay.
No, we
Okay.
don't
Good.
judge.
Good.
Yeah.
I put the saran wrap around my stomach, walk, and when I come back, waist trainer off, and you can see, 2-4 pack on my tummy, just from the walk and the sweat.
Oh.
So for me, it's always been helpful, and I can't breathe during the walk
Right.
Um,
Right.
because it makes you real stiff, especially if you get one right underneath the
Mobility
breast.
is important.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely have like 3.
Okay. I'm a nah. No.
She said okay.
I'm a nah. Okay. Vitamins and supplements. Yeah or nah? Do you think those are really important?
Yes, but if it's customized to you. Otherwise, it's expensive pee.
It just comes out.
So if it's actually, genetically, you cannot absorb vitamin D and you need it in a specific format, of course, right? Because a lot of our food, we're overfed, undernourished. The soil our food is grown in is not the same soil we had 50 years ago. So we're not getting the nutrients we necessarily need from our food. So I'm a yeah on that, but let's not do what your body actually needs and stop wasting money on things you don't actually need.
Yes.
I mean, yes,
Yeah.
as well,
Mhm.
for the reasons you said. Okay, you're a doctor. Giving unsolicited health advice.
Heck no. No, stop doing that.
She said, "Pay me,
Yeah.
pay me."
I need to know more about you, right? It's like if you were to go to a mechanic and he's like, oh yeah, on the phone, and he gives you a quote on the phone. Are you going to trust that mechanic? You haven't even seen my car. What are we
I'm
talking
going in.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The price is right.
Okay. You're going to be back in that shop in
Maybe.
no time. Yeah. Or a different shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like your reasoning though.
Yeah.
I don't have to like it, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate
It's
it.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving health advice.
Not suggestions to people.
For the folks that I saw like on Ozempic,
Yeah.
what I would say is I think that you have to couple it with other habits, right? It's not just the injection, but your brain has to switch too. So your lifestyle should switch. That's what I would say.
People just don't know what to do. Like, to be fair, there's so much misinformation online when people are scrolling, and I think it's easy to say, well, just do the things. And for a lot of people that have struggled with being overweight, it's like, well, what things? And what works for one might not work for another. So getting that knowledge is important too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a nah. I'm really careful because you don't know what a person's genetic makeup is, what other health issues or challenges they might be dealing with. What works for me isn't going to work for you. So, yeah, I'm a nah. Okay, juice cleanses.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
I mean, straight to the bathroom for me. So if I were to do a juice cleanser, sorry y'all, TMI, but
Okay. Do you feel good after?
I don't do it because
Okay.
I've had experiences.
You know what I don't like about juice cleanses? I'm sorry, I just have to expand. It's you're taking the fiber away from the juice, and that's why there's an increased incidence of things like colon cancer. We're eating so much mush that we're not bringing the roughage into our colon, into our digestive tract. So no, fiber is your friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Agree.
Do the mood board one.
Oh, yes. Vision boards of what you want to look like.
Yes. I'm a little woo-woo like that.
What's on the vision board?
Everything that I want. If I want it, it's on there and it's going to come true.
Mhm.
100%. I think clarity of goal is why a lot of people don't get their goals. It's a whole nother.
Conversation.
A whole nother.
Vision boards of what I want to look like. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of like if I have like an aesthetic, right? Like, hey, here's how I need this fit to look.
Yeah.
Here's that's my inspo.
I've never made a vision board, but I
Mhm.
know what I like,
Mhm.
so I can definitely visualize it without having to like physically do it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I will do it that way. I'll do it in my
Mhm.
head. I do think it's important
Yeah.
with everything beyond just how I look, what I want to achieve, all the things.
Yeah. Some people are scared to even make that goal,
Mhm.
to even, and that is a limiting belief in and of itself.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Intermittent fasting.
No.
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. I think that a lot of people don't understand. I call them cortisol carriers. If you are intermittent fasting, you're actually putting your body in a stress state, and you might lose 10 pounds. Everyone I see that intermittent fast, well, I lost 10 pounds and then it stopped and then I gained the weight back. And now their metabolism is stuck on just eating one meal a day. Are you going to eat one meal a day for the rest of your life? Not like I hate intermittent fasting for women and over exercise, but those are my two things.
I've never fasted in my life.
Yeah, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
I'm in awe.
Mm-hmm.
You talked a lot though about metabolism. Like it
Mhm.
all comes down to making
Mhm.
all of the right choices so that you don't mess up your metabolism.
Yes.
And for people who have through, various fad
Mhm.
diets, can you fix it?
Yes, definitely. But you have to know why it's broken. You have to know what you're fixing. And yeah, you can definitely fix your metabolism. And that's what makes it easier to keep the weight off, right? Because you've done the work. Now you're burning calories at rest.
Right.
You're
Without-
just chilling.
Exactly.
Exactly.
At rest.
Mhm.
Dr. Phyllis.
Yes, my dear.
How was the game?
It was really fun. I'm sad it's over.
Me too. So looking ahead, what is next for the doctor?
For me.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Just continuing to talk about genetic weight loss. When I meet someone and they say, I've never heard of this, I feel like I need to just keep doing what I'm doing and talking about it because it changed my life. It's changed hundreds of women's lives. And we deserve, especially our Black women, we deserve to understand our bodies in ways we haven't before.
Okay. Keep your eye out on the doctor.
Okay.
Okay. And you're listening to Shamelessly Shontay. Bye.